Hello, look, it's daylight. Ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow alcoholics, welcome to an Advent calendar, or today's Advent calendar even. Been actually working back here. Again, just have cleaned up a good chunk of it, just putting it there in the burn box, and eventually it'll burn like this. Fortunately, my leaf blower's been acting up, so I haven't got as much done as I was hoping. But again, I have to sweep my grass since it's fake, so. But yeah, it's looking a bit better. Anyways, the cats like to hide in there, at least one of them, when I start making loud noises. But let's be a pyromaniac today. There we go. And we have flame. Yep, today just kind of cleaned up back here. Actually went out and worked out just 30 minutes at the gym. So just basically a 10-minute cardio and one or two miscellaneous leg exercises. So, but hey, it's productive. Yeah, so now I just got to go start working on the woodworking. But hey, the backyard's getting clean. It's much more manageable. Heck, I can walk around. Kind of like the garage if I didn't have a giant green screen on it. Then I'll burn that box next. And also I have a bunch of lumber in the barbecue. A grill, rather. So I can cook me some steak. Right now I don't have any steak or chicken to cook. I have a bunch of ground stuff, which is what I'm cooking right now. I forgot another tradition we used to always do is I used to always cook. Because that's all I did on some days. Look at the grease. Anyways. Just a lovely beef stew with a bunch of veggies. But sitting out here now watching the fire from a safe distance. No, if I'm going to do that, I should sit out there and enjoy it. No need in polluting the earth just for fun. Get outside and enjoy the smell and the warmth it provides. So here I am, just a man trying to find his way through life. Very dramatic, isn't it? Anyways, I just realized I don't have my TV turned on. Hold on. Got my TV working now. Have dinner cooking over there. Matter of fact, it's 2 minutes away. If you can see over there. Way over there. Also got some tea brewing. And actually the kitchen is a bit cleaner. Also, I did hang up the pictures in the hallway. So I should buy some more. Have the whole wall covered with random pictures of mine. But, so yeah, to clean up a little bit, the fire died down. I just let it die down naturally. What I should do is cook it. Well, kind of. Right now. So kind of get the fire starting. It always is a short-lived fire, but have that radiating heat at night so the cats can sleep by it if they want to. Otherwise, they sleep inside that shed, I think. So then again, if it's cold enough, I'll just let them sleep inside. But dear Lord, who knows what those little loving creatures would do to my house. No, that wasn't sarcasm at all. I trust them fully. Anyways, let's get on with today's Advent. Yay! It's a 4. It's a 4! Joy. That's not bad. That was actually kind of interesting. Started at 4, went all the way over to 2. Randomness works sometimes. It's random when it works random. Anyways, today we are looking at Ole Smokey, Tennessee. Or rather, Distillery, Tennessee. This is salted caramel, and what's the 30% alcohol by volume, 60 proof. So this is the old guys over there at Tennessee, Ole Smokey. Again, they've been making a lot of stuff lately. And hold on a second, my dinner's done. Lovely little stew with some croissants on top. But yeah, so this is 30%, which is, again, catch fire. Levels of liqueur, 10% less than your standard whiskey. So this is 10% less, but it has 10% more flavor. It'd be interesting. Salted caramel. Because again, this is more of Ole Smokey doing whiskey with flavor rather than their moonshine, which is basically liqueur and maybe whiskey. So this is more on the whiskey side of things. Their moonshines can vary from more on the liqueur flavor to white lightning. So, anyways, let's do. I should have the Grand Ole Opry over there, and Graceland. Excuse me. That's what I meant. I have Graceland over there, and I have the Grand Ole Opry over here. So this is Tennessee. Well, so is Graceland. But yeah, no. Again, I think more of the Opry when I think Tennessee. Now, Graceland is in Tennessee, but it's in Memphis, and Memphis is right on the edge. Now, admittedly, what it's on the edge with is Arkansas. Not exactly the state you think of when you think of jazz or rock and roll. Oh, here's the color in the thing, because when I pour it, you're probably not going to see that lovely caramel. There we go, right up to the top. Let's see. So this is salted caramel. Again, appropriate that it's the caramel coloring. Ooh, that smells nice. That, again, I don't smell a hint of whiskey. I just smell like cooking caramel. What I mean is, like, I don't know, caramel in solid form doesn't have that strong of a smell. In liquid form, it has a lot of smell, but this smells more like the stuff you might pour into to do some cooking. Which does make sense because I was assaulted by a fly. Anyways, caramel is, of course, melted sugar. So it's not like, you got to have a liquid form just sitting around nice and chilled. So, but yeah, so it does smell kind of a muted caramel. Actually, frosting. That's what I'm thinking of. It smells, oops, I already got some on here. It smells like caramel frosting. So more like a cake. But here's to the perfect weather to be down by the fire, where it's just cold enough, where the fire provides just enough crispness. So here's to sitting down by an open fire. Cheers. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. Okay, still nice, but there's the fun hit the stomach, nice warmth spreading through my chest. Much like that campfire, there's a lot of warmth, subtle warmth in that. Okay, so the initial in. Sorry, text from my brother. He wants to do what looks to be some kind of hold on. He said I play Far Cry, right? Oh, it's a Far Cry VR experience, huh? So, before I forget, I was a man before I was a beast. The initial taste is that sweet caramel. Now, calling it caramel frosting, right on, because it is sweet frosting. It's kind of thickish, but not horribly. Again, your mind playing tricks on you, expecting caramel, especially liquid caramel, to be a bit thicker. But that was delicious caramel through and through. Now, as it goes in, sits in your mouth, kind of mellow. As it goes down, though, on top is all vapors. Gives me the vapors. And goes up the nose a little bit flush in the cheeks. So there's a little bit of warmth there. But as it goes down, you're left with this creamy caramel taste. But it's the aftertaste is where a little bit of the whiskey presents itself. Now, the thing about this kind of whiskey, bourbon, this kind of bourbon whiskey taste, is it actually blends its taste well with caramel. If you think of root beer would work well with bourbon because of that kind of oak burnt taste that's with it. So, back to the main point. The whiskey's there. It just has kind of it blends well with the caramel. So, when it goes down smooth, afterwards there's a bit of that alcohol taste left over once the caramel's left the room. But it's not bad. That is very good. Now, what to mix it with? I don't know. Because, again, if you have anything whiskey related that you want a little bit of sugar, burnt sugar taste to, which is, of course, caramel, I would add that too. Again, if you just want to add it straight to your Coke, your Pepsi cherry caramel, But if you just want to add it to your soda, that's perfectly fine. It'd just be kind of a... Losing my voice. It'd be kind of a creamier, richer, sugary taste to your cola. If you add it to a hot toddy, again, you're adding caramel. Ooh, that's actually really good. So hot toddy is apple cinnamon, or apple cider. Then you could add a caramel, a caramel whiskey. So that's almost like an apple caramel. The caramel apples that they sell around this time. There you go. And if you want to add a little bit of hot catch fire or fireball, that'd be perfect. So it's an apple cinnamon caramel. Do I have another one of these? I should buy another one of these and try that. Again, so my suggestion, a shot of this, a shot of fireball, or preferably catch fire because it's sweeter. And what was that apple one we had a couple days ago? The apple pie moonshine. Perfect. So yeah, this and apple pie moonshine goes perfectly together. This and any kind of whiskey needs a little bit of sweetness to would go perfectly fine with. Because again, it is caramel, but the caramel taste is kind of sweet and just really sugary. Again, more like frosting than the actual dessert or candy or burnt sugar itself. So that was a long description, but because it's actually good, so there's a lot you can do with this. So regardless of how you pronounce it, if you pronounce it it's a very good and I suggest you maybe use something that other people would also associate with the word caramel. All that aside, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Time for me to go shove my face into beef stew.